2, 3 things which are happening big time. So when this industry started more as a body shopping, cost arbitrage, talent arbitrage industry, right? But what's happening now is that industry is moving towards far more innovation, far more better solutions, what we can do for the businesses. So it's becoming more a consulting come outsourcing come technology opportunity rather than pure outsourcing opportunity or a pure technology opportunity earlier. That's one trend. The second thing which is happening is from the user perspective, users are now looking at how can I integrate analytics into my business processes and get the value which I'm looking at, which basically mean that I need very different talent, I mean different kind of people who can deliver analytics here. Means I need people who understand business, I need people who understand technology, and perhaps I also need people who understand numerical ability or data very well. That's the second thing which is happening. The third, the whole concept of data is changing. Means there was a time when data basically means numbers. Today, there's a lot of unstructured data. It could be a sensor data, it could be text, it could be what you see, it could be photographs, it could be videos, and all has to get assimilated, which requires very different skill. So my sense, this industry is definitely going far ahead from both technology perspective, users perspective, and we will see a more of an hybrid coming up in the picture, which is hybrid in two sense. One, it's a quasi-consulting, quasi-outsourcing, quasi-technology, as well as perhaps a quasi-machine and a quasi-man. So you will have cognitive sense which will come from human beings, and you will have a lot of machines on the products which will come into play, and together they will deliver the value to the client. That's how it's going to happen.
And second question to you, Amit, is given where it is moving according to you, what do you think are the 3 biggest hurdles? What could stop it? What could be a challenge to you? According to you, 2, 3 the industry is facing right now.
I think one very common struggle we always had and will always remain is the talent. Right? Initially, we were worried about talent which can do statistical work. Then we were worried about talent which can work in the newer technology. Now I have a problem with the talent who can understand and correlate business and technology and numbers. Because if the guy does not know business, he is not able to generate value for the business. So that's one big stuff, that's talent. The second, there's a lot of discovery in it. And whenever you're talking about discovery part, it's far more unpredictable that what you're going to discover and how it's going to get used. So that's the other challenge which we will see. And the third challenge is that the client expectation or the life cycle of technology had become so short that by the time you actually develop a new skill or a new product or a new solution, the technology has already changed. And if it's changed so fast, you are talking about the newer piece all the time. So to remain ahead of the market is becoming more and more difficult. And how to make sure that you learn technology, which is technology for future, is going to become a big challenge now.
My last question to you, Amit, some of the names that you can think about, who are making those inroads, who are doing good, well in this ecosystem? What are those names who are moving it ahead? Yeah.
So I think there are 3 or 4 different types of organizations who are doing it well in their own space. They will still need to find a proper integrated solution. Right? So there are a lot of consulting companies who are making far more solution which are client-centric and which gives you an outcome of a problem-solution part of it. Almost all consulting companies are doing it. Almost all system integrators are doing that. That's one set of organization. Second set of organizations are this all new world of startups which are coming in analytics. They're very innovative and they're very agile, coming up with a newer solution. The good thing is they're deep in a very small business area and they have a very interesting solution in that area. They don't have the scale. And that's where they suffer big time because they don't have the scale. The third set of organizations which are taking it ahead are all the system integrators, because they are now looking at technology to move into the consulting space. So they are adding far more value than what they used to add by doing a pure implementation project, and that's the other area which they're doing.
That's about it. I think the closing comment, what do you think about the event? What has been your experience with it?
No, I think it's a fairly well-organized, great event. Means, as I said to you in the morning, it reminds me of all the events I've attended in North America, which is organized by Gartners of the world and all. This seems to a very similar format, done at a scale, and actually generate that kind of excitement in the analytics community in this country. Very well done. Thank you.